Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Now it's Crowder. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. For Trevor Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
You have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That was first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. His way forward. He's on his way. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, BJ. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches too, and seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognize the early deep ball was part of their opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when it showed up.
Now it's Crowder. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 15. Under pressure, they got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
52 blaster.
They'll run on 1st down. Richards. A nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Green Jack.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
33. Yellow. Ready?
Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
2nd and 3. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Steeler defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Ritter from the gun. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Ritter from the gun on 3rd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Straight ahead, ETN. Evades the tackler, and now some space. 20. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try the left side. It's Richards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's Ritter. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. And this one is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're getting the football back again.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Panther 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Kent to return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Their own 41-yard line.
Got it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Go now.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So the completion gets them just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go. Blue 32. 22.
Ritter going to change it up. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. On the give, it's Vidal. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Ritter. Flushed out right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the 1st.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready. 50. Green. Set.
Back to throw, Ritter. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Vidal. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 96 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half.
1st down, Panthers.
On 1st down, right back to ETN. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
And now they'll shift things around. On the give, this is their fullback. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Ritter back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Richards. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Ritter now. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. With third down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And that's going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Taking it about the 36. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Trying to lay one up deep. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to try and go deep again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. He'll let it fly for Austin. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Their own 37-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, you have to dial things back a little bit.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Red, 38. Set.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Ready.
Another Steelers first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Richards. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Trouble, 38.
2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Set.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
You don't look. Ready. Cut.
He'll look to throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've got a lot of turnovers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 13. And that's complete TTN out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Checks this down to Hubbard. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On fourth down, on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly doesn't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there on a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open, that's a good start for him.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Drill, set.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Richards. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find...
From 13 yards out. And the Steelers look like they're about to put it into their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Sliding out of the pocket. His throw incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And this offense on third down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. say he's just short. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
Come on, set, green jack, 45, white.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Richards. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Here's Ritter. He'll find Metcalf. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready. 10 black. Set.
Ritter to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Here's 3rd and 10.
Come on, set. 50, grit. Set.
Looking to throw. Caught, and so close, he gets it to the 1, out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Yellow, ready.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. Taking it in. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now it's Crowder. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out to the front for ETN. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. To throw again. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down, Panthers.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll hand off to Hull. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Richards. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Ritter now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. They're part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
So now out is the Panther offense as he'll come in and go for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it here. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Come on. Set. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Ritter. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was forged on that one. Not got another turnover on his ledger.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's on his way. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now he's got to play out his final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call him?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's go out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Put this one behind them. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll look to throw now on first down. That escapes the sack. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.